Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Wednesday, June 12th. So, what do we got going on? Some big numbers happening today. We've got core CPI month over month, CPI month over month, and CPI year over year, as well as crude oil inventories. And then the big number at 2 p.m. is the federal funds rate, FOMC economic projections, FOMC statement, and the federal budget. 2:30 we have the FOMC press conference. So what's going on? So first of all, the big number this morning at 8:30 was the CPI, and CPI came in less than expected. Now notice, this is still a positive number, which means that CPI is still increasing. It's just not increasing by as much. Same with CPI. CPI did not increase from month to month, but it's still at its same rate. CPI year over year is slightly less. It's still growing at 3.3%, just not growing at 3.4%. So these numbers are they're good in that we are slowing down the rate of CPI, but CPI is still advancing by a factor of 3.3% over the year. So it is good, and it's still not, it's better, but it's still not good. The market took it as, woohoo, let's go. And so big spike up into above all-time highs. I can't imagine getting so excited about these dismal numbers, but hey, it's not me, it's the market. 10:30 crude oil inventories, Fed fund rate will be the big movement, and maybe whatever the Fed has to say, probably going to stay higher for longer, may or may not make the market retrace. We'll have to just wait and see. It could go crazy. And of course, then at 2:30, Federal Chair Powell will be speaking at the press conference, and so we should have a big, very volatile day. All right. Looking at the charts, here we go. There's the all-time high. Boom, we are well above it. So that means that all of our levels, all of our, there's no volume. You can see right here, there's a big, gigantic, in fact, if we make this even bigger, you can see that there is a true gap in that there is no volume. It literally went from somewhere here and just gapped up into here. And there's volume right there, but not very much. So big gap up. Where could it go? Well, based on the size of the bar, you could have a bar like that. So maybe 54.50 is probably the top side. Bottom side, I think we could turn over and get nasty if the Fed doesn't give the market what it wants. We'll just have to wait and see. Looking at the inventory from yesterday, positive price action, all good. Nothing to say there. Looking at the overnight action, big overnight action. The low was 53.80, high is 54.32. That's 52 points. That's huge, and that suggests very high volatility. Support resistance levels. Well, we're in no man's land up here, so these are guesstimations. For 54.41.75. I'm going to say 54.75 and 5,500. That's it. I mean, you're just guessing at this point. That being said, let's take a look at support. Support 53.74. 53.60. We got a ton of support down here. 53.35 area. Of course, 5,300, and there's lots of support areas as we go down, but not on the top side. Top side is all guesstimation. Fib extensions, guesstimations. It is what it is. Let's see. Stock Traders Almanac is highly negative today, 38.1. So that means there's a 62% chance the market will go down today, according to the Stock Traders Almanac, which is based on historics. Be very careful around the Fed release, 2 o'clock this afternoon. Otherwise, as always, subscribe, comment, and like. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the Morning Brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com. Thanks.